Our point in making that video was to explain that Eugenia's mom is a dangerous person. She fought us on trying to get her help every single step of the way. We had to trick Eugenia into coming to my place so that we could help her. Her mom yelled at me, screamed at me, tried to call the cops on me to have me arrested for kidnapping.
No. Because it's too evil. Like it up. If we get 5,000 likes, I can do her as a Disney princess.
Oh, joy.
Her life has been manipulated for years, and it's currently still being manipulated right in front of everyone.
Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I don't really want to talk about the situation around Eugenia Cooney and how she recently came back to YouTube with the help of Shane Dawson with her redemption story about her eating disorder. However, I wanted to talk about her mom and their relationship, which are clearly toxic in many ways. And a lot of people have been debating how Deborah might be controlling her daughter's life and career, and also enabling her daughter's eating disorders. These claims have were recently confirmed by Jacqueline Glenn, which has been a close friend of Eugenia for years.
In the last video, she said that if you guys got to 10,000 likes, then she would make me preppy.
Then we lowered it to 705.
And what is also very clear is that her mother is very much involved with her life and her social media presence. You can very often find her mother in the vlogs, in the Instagram photos she's taking, and often she's taking the pictures of her, and she looks very sick and starving, and she has done for years. But you can also find her in the background of a lot of her pictures, making it clear that her mother is watching and follow every single step her daughter takes. Seeing her mother in all these videos sitting next to her clearly sick and dying daughter, and she is smiling and goofing, is clearly very disturbing, but the thing to remember is that there's a lot of money involved in Eugenia's social media presence, and probably money that her mother benefits from and wants her to keep doing so she can bring in the cash for her. This particular situation kind of reminds me of another situation, and that is the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case.
Necessary to keep up what she built, because you got a house, donations, you got different things from people for being sick. So that was a source of income for her.
And I had no idea that I was a part of that.
You didn't know that you were a cash cow.
No.
I know I might go a little bit too far by comparing these two stories to each other, because the Gypsy Rose situation was by all means a huge scheme and a lie, and Eugenia's eating disorder are by no means a lie, and as far as everyone knows, it came pretty close to actually killing her. But the situation are that the mother has a lot of similarity with Gypsy's mother. One of the things I've seen circulating around that a lot of people had talked about is this one clip of Eugenia where she's doing her hair, and you can hear someone scream in the background the words, "You are going to kill her," and the words, "I want the money."
It won't suck your hair in, and it won't make it so you, it won't make it so you hair in, and it won't make it so you,
Over time, Eugenia got worse, and a lot of people started being very concerned for her well-being as well as her fans. However, it seemed like no matter what, she would refuse to get help for her dying condition. And when she finally announced that she would be getting into care and actually get help, I was personally very happy, and a lot of people were. And we didn't hear anything from her for a very long time as well. When the Shane Dawson series came out about her, I was so excited to hear about her recovering. And the whole story was such a happy video in itself, but there were a few things I found concerning and not believable as well. There were a lot of things I could nitpick about, like her mother is around for every setting of her life, but she did not want to be part of the video. Another thing to nitpick about is that they decided to get their lawyer to be in the video and be there for the entire thing, which is weird. Why would you need a lawyer? When she talked about her family and what they were saying about the condition, it was not really normal at all.
I would have people like my mom especially, and like my family and my parents and everything, that would be like, you really should be like, you know, taking care of yourself better and like eating more, and you know, like would be like bringing that up to me. And obviously the internet, there was a lot of people talking about that.
It's like when you're seeing your daughter literally killing herself right in front of your eyes, like as a parent you would assume like you would freak out. Like I would assume a parent would do anything in their power to save their daughter, looking at like every single help program they can find and what they can afford. And from the looks of it, they have money, so they can afford a good help program. So it isn't it like they just didn't want to like deal with her illness or whatever. I don't know, but it's scary. Overall, in Shane's video, Eugenia talked about that she didn't realize she had a problem, and when she realized she had one, she reached out to get better. She reached out for help, and now everything is great and she can like think about her future and whatever. Overall, this beautiful recovering story was, as I mentioned, later explained in great detail of her absolutely true friend Jacqueline Glenn. And if you want more context on her side of everything, please watch her video. It's really good, and Jacqueline Glenn is truly amazing. The most important bit of the story is that Jacqueline Glenn planned an intervention for Eugenia, tricked her into getting into her apartment, arranged a psychiatric team to analyze her, and they took her with them on a 5150, which is an involuntary psychiatric hold.
So we did an intervention, and the mental health professionals showed up.
So it's the Los Angeles Psychiatric Evaluation Team showed up
PET,
at the house.
yeah. At this point, what happened to her? Like, they could have walked away and said everything is fine, but they were like really concerned. So they ended up deciding that they wanted to take her into care, and they ordered something called a 5150. And
Situation I've ever been in my entire life.
Once they decided that they were going to commit her legally, she was unable to leave. Like, the police were on their way because she was on the phone with her mom, who was screaming at me, by the way. She verbatim called me a fucking bitch for doing what I was doing.
This is the part of the story that makes me really angry and made me want to make a video about this, and that is the part of her mother screaming at Jacqueline for completely saving her life. This is also what confirmed the speculation surrounding Eugenia's mother, confirming that she did not only enable Eugenia's eating disorders, but she was refusing her daughter any form of help. It comes down to two different reasons why she's doing this. One, her mother is mentally ill as well and lives her life through her daughter and does not realize that her daughter is absolutely sick. And two, she wants her daughter to die. And I know it's harsh, but I can't even, I really can't imagine why a mother would let her daughter go through a disease like this with absolutely no concern for her life and her well-being. But that's just... All in all, I truly believe that Eugenia Cooney is still in danger. There has always been bits of pieces of speculation circulating around what is really going on, but when Jacqueline told the full truth, I feel like all the pieces were put together. I have no idea what to do in a situation where someone with serious illness are being enabled by a parent to the point of death and might be so dependent on that parent figure that they are not being able to leave either. She might be doing better right now, but in a situation where she is not being cared with love and care, relapses are very normal when it comes to eating disorders. An eating disorder normally takes years to truly recover from. I just really hope that Eugenia will be able to leave soon, and I hope she will live a long and happy life and gets away from people that are using and exploiting her for money. Please don't send Eugenia any hate and give her as much love and support as you possibly can. Please do that. Thank you, and I'm really sorry about my accent. I actually have never made a video before, and I still have quite some broken English, and I'm really sorry about that, but I hope you liked this video, and I hope you got the message that I'm trying to send out. Bye!